Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Carrie Knott. She's with the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. She's actually taken a new position as director at Princeton and still as our grain crop specialist. Good morning, Carrie.
Good morning, Joanna.
Well, I'm glad you're here today because you're going to talk about a meeting that we've had ever since I started Extension, but it's going to be a little bit different this year.
Just a little. We're still going to have the winter wheat meeting in January. This year, we are going to have it virtual via Zoom. I'm sure most of you all are very familiar with Zoom or some other things by now. But we just, as producers and people that help with production of ag, we can't stop. So we tried to get creative with making sure that we were still able to provide very important information for our winter wheat producers this year. And so rather than making them, torturing them, let's be honest, with a 4-hour meeting, we decided to break it up into two-hour sessions. And so our first day is going to be January 5th, and it's going to be a morning session from 8:30 to 10:30 Central Time. And in that session, we're going to kind of look at agronomic practices and kind of how Mother Nature has been throwing a ringer at us lately, right? And so we're going to have a climatologist come talk to us so that we can hear what his perspective is on whether or not the climate is changing or the growing conditions are changing. And then I'm going to speak about maybe some agronomic practices that we can use to mitigate some of these problems. And in the recent years, Joanna, we've had a lot of spring freezes in wheat, a lot. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some agronomic considerations we can maybe put into practice that will help reduce any sort of freeze damage if we have to have it. And then Dr. Edwin Ritchie is going to talk a little bit about how to limit soil compaction and sort of the problems that we can have with that in our winter wheat production system. On the second day, we're going to kind of more focus on pest management. And so we're going to have the weeds people come talk. We're going to have the insect folks and fungicides, of course. We cannot talk about wheat production without the head scab fungicide applications. And so that second day will be another 2-hour meeting. We're not going to require pre-registration. And so just if you get on our website, you can find our links. The Zoom links are already out there for you. And so the morning of, you can just click on and hopefully you guys can find this as really good information. We're going to try to keep this away from just talking at people. And I know via Zoom, Joanna, that's going to be really hard, but we are going to have kind of a panel discussion, and we're going to encourage people to either unmute or type into the chat function about whatever questions they have. And so we're going to kind of have a panel discussion of experts talking about wheat production.
Absolutely. And I think it's a lot of information that you guys have packed in these 2 hours on each day. Now, I know a lot of people have also been looking for ways to get pesticide CEUs and, certified crop advisor credits. Will there be credits involved with this meeting?
Yes, there will. And so if you join live, you can chat into the chat function to Colette Laurent, and she will ask for your pesticide number and you will get those credits. And so we realized that with all of our formatting and all of our programming over this last year, that it's been a really challenge to get those pesticide credits. And so we will have those. We've also got some other opportunities that you can take a test afterwards if you can't make it in person live, and also be able to get those credits as well. And so there's lots of different ways that we're trying to support our producers during these trying times.
Absolutely. So just to kind of recap, January the 5th and January the 8th are going to be the 2 dates for winter wheat meeting at 8:30 to 10:30. All farmers need to do, or dealers or whoever's interested in wheat production, just log on to this Zoom link. You can get that from your Cooperative Extension Service, or you can go to the website, correct?
Correct.
All right, Carrie. Well, thanks for visiting with us this morning. We hope to see all of you guys at the winter wheat meeting. Thanks for watching the Farm and Home Show, and we hope you have a great day.